I think that was the one.
All right.
Perfect. Hey, Nicole. We're just starting. How you doing? You heading out? Yeah. Well, we just turned it on. We haven't really started yet, so. Okay. We're gonna do stopwatch. We're gonna start, and we're here. We started. This is
Hey.
episode 4. We're back. We have a. You kind of set me up weird over here. I'm not gonna lie to you. All right. I'm pretty much good. Ish. I'm good-ish.
All right. I'm set up over here.
Okay. Episode 4. We're back. Christian's still here. We're doubling up. Out of purely time restraints. We're gonna double up on this one. AV, I'm sorry, but we had to record now, so you're not in
you have
this
to
one.
hop in the next
You have
one.
to hop in the next. So episode 5 is gonna be with AV, and then episode 6 is gonna be Willie and Kyle's gambling corner.
That'll be episode 5 will be the first special guest episode.
And then episode 6 will also have a special guest. 2 of them. We're gonna Skype Willie and K-Pads in
Oh, that'll be fun.
for Willie and K-Pads' gambling corner. Like 35 minutes is just gonna be the predictive picks on what team to gamble on.
You're not gonna want to miss that one. Especially
It's
you got
free money.
If you got money down.
It's free money. Yeah, we're gonna keep it the same thing. We're gonna do 3 news, 3 Force topics, and a hypothetical at the end.
Let's do it.
Let's get into it. Okay. So you got the news over there.
Yep.
Okay, you got the news over there. Start it off. So this time let's be a little organized. So maybe try to like read the whole headline.
Okay.
Because when I was listening to the other one, like the news got across, but it was kind of confusing because we didn't really say the whole headline.
Okay.
So we actually didn't even say that R. Kelly was accused of like 20 more crimes. We just thought we just started off by saying that he wasn't in jail, which is ridiculous.
All right.
So started off with the actual headline.
So this is one of my favorite ones that we're going to talk about tonight. Headline reads: Google Maps leads about 100 drivers into a muddy mess in Colorado. So reading through it, it looks like, I don't know, there was some kind of, I guess, a glitch in the app, and like 100 cars just followed each other off of
Hell yeah.
off of a paved road onto into just a muddy field, and then they all got like gridlocked and nobody could move.
Damn, Google Maps took y'all here too?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And it really reminds me of the episode of The Office.
Of The Office, yeah.
Where he tells him to like take a left into like the lake.
Yeah.
And so of course Google had to release a statement, and they pretty much just said
We're
just
sorry.
use caution when using the app.
Don't drive into the mud if Google is
Right.
telling you to drive into the mud.
Yeah.
And that sucks because I feel like I'm the number one supporter of Google Maps.
They said, the company added all drivers to follow local laws, stay attentive, and use their best judgment while driving.
Yeah.
They had to say that for
Just
liability.
for liability, just use
Right.
common sense. Hi, Kyrie.
That was one of my favorite ones. 100 people followed each
100
other.
people. Yeah, that's wild.
That's a lot of people.
And I've been the biggest advocate for Google Maps because Apple Maps one time took me the wrong way. Okay, so you know how the turnarounds in San Antonio go, or I guess places that have highways like this, the turnaround, it's like you exit off, so it's like highway ramp and then you exit down,
Right.
and the turnaround is under the bridge, and then there's 2 turnarounds, and it's like its
yep.
own lane.
Yep.
Okay, well I was on the other side of the highway, and I needed to go the other direction.
Right.
And Apple Maps took me through the turnaround, the blind turn, the wrong way. And my dumb ass, I was a little tired, right? I was leaving soccer, and I went through. And then I'm like midway through the turnaround, I'm like, oh my god, where? Oh my god! And so I took the truck and I just hopped the curb, and like went across. Like dum 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 dum, like across 2 concrete barriers, like went through the little ditch, and then like dum 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 back onto the street and just drove. And I was like, thank fucking god nobody saw that, and there was no cars, cause it's blind. You know what I'm saying? Like you
Yeah.
get off, and then you go around. You can't see around the concrete like top of the highway. Yeah, and then that was when I was like 16, of course. And then ever since then, like, yeah, I'm never using this fucking app ever again. And Google Maps has never led me astray, but.
I had an Uber ride like last week, and we were waiting in a left turn lane, and it was red, and I guess my Uber driver's trying to do this on time arrival, and like we just went like down like the little grass thing and like going the other way, and I was like just sitting in the back because I felt this going through not a road, and he was like, oh, we're just gonna get you there on time, and I was like, Okay.
I'd rather not. I'd rather be there.
Okay.
I'd rather there be alive.
Be alive in one piece.
In one piece than on time.
Did you want to do the other one or?
Well, you have all them over there. I don't have the headlines over here.
Oh.
Because you got them all over there.
Okay. All right. The next one was this island in it's a Norwegian island, just off of Norway there, and they want to get rid of the entire concept of time.
Right.
So apparently, after the summer solstice, it's like, I think like a month and a half period. It's never nighttime. It's always daytime.
Mm-hmm. The sun never goes down.
Right. And so they figure, why even have time?
And see, my question is, it's like they're gonna do away with time and then accidentally like make it back.
Right.
Right. Because it's like time is not a thing, right? Like we're not. It's not like a thing you can just pretend doesn't exist.
Right.
Time is just a unit of measure.
Right.
Right. Time is how people actually do things. So what's gonna happen is they're gonna like do away with time, and then he's like, "Hey, you want to meet me here for lunch?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'll meet you there." When? You know that big ass tree on the side of the street? Yeah, when that shadow hits like the rock, like the big rock on the other side, meet me there.
Yeah.
And
You
it's
got to wait by the tree all day though.
like, you gotta wait by the tree just to make sure. Don't miss it though. I'll be right there. Don't fucking be late either.
If you just meet me like half past low tide, that would be perfect.
So they just accidentally make you like
Yeah.
like and then they
They're-
just time comes
they're
like
just
you can't actually
Making time.
Yeah, you
That's
just
what they're
make
doing.
time. You're making time. Yeah, that's
Um,
goofy. That's the goofiest headline I've ever read. They're gonna do away with time because the sun doesn't go down. How does that make any sense? There's no correlation.
Yeah, they said there's always less wind at night here, perfect to paint the garage. Fishermen are out half the night after all. If we get tired, we're fit to go after a nap on the sofa. Why don't we just sign out of time, throw away all the clocks, and forget about them? Life would be so much.
Easier, it would, but until somebody like needs to go get like groceries from the grocery store, and then they don't know when it's open because they don't have time.
Well, I imagine if everybody was like everybody signed off on this, then grocery stores would just be open 24/7.
24/7.
And then
But then how do you know
and there
how
goes
long?
the economy.
Yeah, and then like so how much money do you make? It's like, well, bitch, I worked like forever.
Right.
So like, I didn't for 2. No,
I worked
2
for-
hours doesn't exist anymore. I need at least 3K for my shift.
I worked for 300 customers coming
Yeah.
in. What is that? What is that worth?
What does that equate to? Yeah, that's
So
so goofy.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, I get. Yeah, I don't know.
People like to think that time is just all of it. No, it's just a way to do things. It's just a way to make sure things get done.
I don't
on
know
time.
how they would do that. And they said we would just spend more time being alive.
And I'd argue that whether or not time exists, you're spending the same amount of unit of measure.
It's funny that they
On-
want to get rid of time, and they would said we want to spend more time.
Yeah. We don't believe in time or doing it away, but we'd like to spend more time being
It's
alive.
like the flat earthers that say like across or around the globe, or you're like, you just contradicted
You
yourself.
Yeah. Hey, that was a goofy one. Gonna do away with time, and then nothing's gonna work.
And the last news article we had. Let me see.
This one's incredible.
Here it is.
Sometime you'll pull it up. You'll get there.
Yeah.
Sometime.
All right. So it says
Hey, pull that shit up, Jay.
says Oregon man called police about a burglar. Armed officers only found a rogue Roomba. A rogue Roomba. So after reading through, I guess a guy was like out walking his dog. Yeah, walking his dog. Whenever he came home, he saw shadows moving back and forth under the bathroom door. So obviously he was a little nervous. Called the police, and they when the police got there, they said they just like heard banging, like just in the Roomba. Like whenever they opened the door, the Roomba was just like banging against the wall.
Bink, bink. Yeah.
Yeah, they said so the banging just got louder because the Roomba was trying to do a good job. And they
It was
said
just trying
that
to be a good
they said
robot.
that they thought the burglar was trying to escape, that he was trying to open a window and jump out and get away. But it was just a little round machine slamming against the glass
Hell
shower
yeah.
wall.
That's the epitome of a first world problem. That's actually awesome. Bink, bink, bink. Yeah, he's definitely trying to open a window in a repeated, steady motion.
But they did catch it. They did catch the perp.
They got the.
They got the perp.
He's gonna do hard time. He gonna do hard time.
So funny.
Yeah.
I remember Avery was talking about doing like a little guard Roomba.
Yeah.
Just put like a little knife on it. It just like goes around and just hits everything.
Yeah, those were good. Those are our 3 news that are not actually news. Because we're not gonna talk.
Fun little
Yeah,
topics.
because we're not gonna talk about news on
Right.
here. Are they not on the plane?
I think they are.
So now we're gonna go. Let's do this one first. We got some topics up here. The first topic is just bumper stickers.
The classic bumper sticker.
Just bumper stickers.
Old
right.
as time itself.
Old as time itself. It doesn't matter what the bumper stickers say. If you have a bumper sticker on your car, I don't want to be your friend.
Right.
I don't want to be your friend. I don't want to talk to you.
I mean, you gotta love whatever
it is to put a
to ruin the car.
to ruin the car.
'Cause think about how hot those get and just seal against that paint.
Mm-hmm. It might as well be paint.
You gotta sell the car with the bumper
Yep,
stickers.
yeah.
The buyer has to also love whatever it is that you love.
It's never coming off. It also just screams like the quickest way to let everybody know how poor you are is to just put a bumper sticker on a car, regardless of whether you have money or not.
Right.
If I see a bumper sticker, I think,
But notice you rarely ever see really nice cars with bumper stickers.
it's almost like there's a correlation there.
Right. That is weird.
It's weird.
I think you mentioned that.
Yeah, it's weird. I'd also like to argue that the tattoo on a pretty person is not the same as a bumper sticker on a Ferrari. I just can't stress that enough. You know, all the like 58-year-old people that are just like homophobic and racist
Right.
and like against everything ever. It's like, oh my God, you wouldn't put a fucking bumper sticker on a Ferrari, would you?
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I wouldn't.
It's a great analogy.
No, I wouldn't. But that's not exactly.
That's not the reason why.
That's not the same. Thank you for calling me a Ferrari though. I appreciate. Thank you for calling me the human version of a Ferrari. I appreciate that a lot. But that's also not the same.
Also, if you do happen to run a half marathon or a full one, you don't have to put it on the car.
You don't have to put it on the car.
You can run it without
You can
putting the
just-
bumper sticker on the car.
And you can just do things. You can just
You gotta tell somebody,
you, have
right?
to, you can just do things without telling people. If you like to run for whatever godforsaken reason, if you want to run 13 miles for fun, just go run the 13 miles.
Just
You
get
don't
after
have to put it on the bumper sticker.
it.
My all-time favorite bumper sticker, and I know you've seen it, is the tolerance bumper sticker with like the letter of tolerance is all the different religious signs. Like there's like a
What?
cross for T. There's like
Oh.
a peace sign for O.
Yeah.
There's like the star, like with like the David star or whatever it is, and then there's like the half moon thing for something, and then there's like the little Buddha thing.
Is that coexist?
Coexist. That's what it is. It's coexist. That's the best one. I don't ever want to talk to you. I don't ever want to talk to you.
That was a good one. I also like the just the family one where it has like 9 people on the back of the. on the back
And
of
it's
the
like each time they get a kid, they gotta add a little fucking thing on it. That's a little bit more obnoxious than a bumper sticker, I think. Yeah, and it like I don't know, 'cause like I think some stickers are fine, right? Like stickers on cars are probably okay, especially like when you see like the cars that are like built, like the cars that are being like sponsored.
Right.
So like they go to like shows and shit like that. It's like yeah, like there's a company paying to put shit on your vehicle, like give them the advertising, put it like that's what you don't really have a choice. Like that's advertising at that point.
But we're talking about the people who
Well, yeah.
just find a sticker
Right, and they just
slap it on there.
smack it on, and you get the people like every once in a while you see the people who like make it a game to see how many fucking stickers they can put on their car.
Dude, I saw a car the other day. The whole thing was covered.
You always see it in like when you're road
Portland,
tripping.
Oregon.
It's Portland, Oregon. It's just Portland, Oregon. You always see it when you're going somewhere.
It's Portland. It's on every single Subaru in Portland, Oregon.
And it's always like "Wash me, please," like in the dirt of the window.
Right.
Right. Please let it rain.
Please,
Yeah.
love of God.
Something- As if that's the same as washing your car. Letting fucking dirt water hit the dirt is the same as washing your car. Yeah. Yeah, it's Portland, Oregon. But yeah, bumper stickers. You can't do bumper stickers.
Yeah.
You can no longer do
They're
bumper
not even bumper stickers.
And
anymore. They're just-
and I'll say this right now. I even used to hate it when it was like, you know how your parents like you hit honor roll in like second grade.
my kids in
My kid's an A plus.
student, yeah.
I don't give a flying fuck. And I'll say, because look, my mom did that shit. And I didn't like it then. I was like, Mom, take this ugly ass bumper sticker off the burb. Like, take it off the bourbon. Just mob for a second. Take it off the Suburban. You got 2 kids.
Right.
Yeah, you can't. Those are obnoxious too. Because I always just picture the same angry parent getting out of it
Yeah.
every single time. You're never not gonna be like obnoxious when
Yeah.
you step out immediately. That's the worst first impression.
If you want to have fun with the car, get like a nice license plate cover or something.
Yeah, that's fair. License plate
Like,
cover.
get colorful with that. Get creative.
Buy some new wheels. I mean, whoa! Just don't have to buy some new wheels or something. You know.
But the bumper stickers are the cheaper alternative, which is why it just screams being poor.
Right. Exactly. Next question.
And, this one's classic.
Oh wait, let me just pause. Let me just interject here for a second. I think the only bumper sticker that's okay is the Hove Lane bumper stickers.
I haven't seen those.
You
Oh, the
lived
ones
here
that
for a year and you didn't
That
see
allows you to get on
yeah,
the
it allows
motorbike.
you yeah.
Yeah, that one's also
Those are,
fine.
those are probably
That's
okay.
like a permissive one.
Yeah, that's a legal one. That's
Yeah.
probably okay to have
yeah,
little
that
like
one's good. On the back
electric
of every Tesla,
vehicle,
and
every
Prius.
fucking Tesla,
Yeah.
yeah. Every Tesla with 8-inch panel gaps that drives around here.
Oh, also on every truck in Texas, there's always some huge obnoxious thing on the back of the windshield.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like
Yep.
like cops suck or
Howdy.
fuck it, like it's like stroking and coming or
Stroke.
whatever.
Yeah,
it is.
yeah. I'd rather be. Oh, it's I'd rather be coming than a stroking on the back of the Dodge.
Classic
And
engine
then
pun.
and then there's always just like big 6.4, just the fucking number 6.4 on the back of the truck. Everybody knows you're obnoxious.
We saw that by the 13-inch lift you had on the truck.
We saw that.
And
We saw that by the stepladder
and
you
the
have to keep in the bed of the truck.
and the foot
Yeah.
wide stack that you had coming out the back.
Yeah. Like I don't even hate lifted trucks all that much because they're fun, right? It's like when you see the obnoxious ones, it's like you can't even actually drive them anywhere remotely fun.
Yeah. You
Because-
can't do over 65 because of the wheel wobble.
Yeah. It's like when you're trying to drive on the fucking highway, you know. After like I'm like unless you're 6'5", you gotta like,
Because you need the new seat belts and those
Yeah.
come in
and those come in the.
whenever you get the
Those
lift
are
kit.
standard
Those
with the
come-
lift. Those are standard with the lift kit. Yeah, I don't hate lifted truck. Like they're a lot of fun, but it's like when they're so obnoxious. Like why? Like what's
Yeah.
why? Why?
I don't know.
Anyways, we took a detour from. I mean, we need to get back. We got a little off the trail. So we're gonna go into this next one. And this one's pretty cut and dry, I think here.
Yeah.
It's Lululemon does not want you as a brand ambassador.
I don't know where that idea came about. Where it would be like some like off Lulu page would
Yeah.
say just post this and you can be an
And you're-
ambassador
Yeah,
and you only have like 600 to 1,000 followers.
right. They don't like because my thing is like it doesn't take a lot of common sense to realize that that's not how that works. Like 600 people is not an audience, right? And that's irony
half the
because
people are ghost followers.
exactly half the people that don't like you
All right.
that just or follow you to just for whatever reason see what you're up to. 'Cause I guess people are fucking weird, but you know what I'm saying? Like they don't want you as like you don't just if you fucking put this picture on the story, they don't want you. What's gonna happen is they're gonna get a shitload of really dumb people to do that, and their followers are gonna go up, and then they're just gonna turn into a meme account immediately with
Or they'll just turn it into their actual profile.
yeah.
They'll just like,
just
hey,
turn
thanks,
into a
what's going on?
person.
Hey, guys, I'm Richard.
I'm
Everyone's like, where's the Lulu at?
Hey bro, where's my fucking swimsuit?
Yeah.
Richard?
Yeah.
Thought I was getting a swimsuit.
Yeah, those really, and like the ones that do like the like repost this and we'll do a free giveaway, like we're giving away
Yeah.
this.
It's not profitable for companies to give shit away. Like I can't stress that enough. It's not profitable for them to just give
The other one was
3,000 people a free item.
was it like the Nike ambassador, like the Adidas
Oh,
ambassador?
the Nike one was the worst one.
Right.
Right? Like that's the one that really got me. That's the biggest sportswear brand in the fucking world.
I think just one of the biggest brands in general.
in general. Like sportswear, any brand, like there's like I'd be hard pressed to find somebody that does not know or recognize the Nike check.
Right.
Before I could fucking talk, I knew what the Nike check was, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Like fucking swear to God, one of the largest brands in the world does not want your 582 followers ass to be an ambassador,
I
and
mean,
they're not gonna send you free shit.
I'd go on a limb and say they don't need anybody to promote them.
They don't need anybody to promote. It's
They
like
got-
it's like fucking Coca-Cola saying you want to be our brand ambassador.
Right.
It took Ronnie Fig 20 years to get them to put Coca-Cola and Kith on a shirt. That's like one of the biggest dudes out. You know?
And you have like LeBron, I think Roger Federer,
Roger Federer, Cristiano Ronaldo,
Serena.
Serena,
I mean,
sure.
those four enough, like they reach millions of people.
I'd venture to say billions combined.
Billions.
Like that's, you know, like they don't want, and it's all, like, you know what cracks me up even more? It's like the brand aside, like whatever obnoxiously popular brand it is aside, it's always the account name is just so suspicious.
Right.
It's like _ dot Nike ambassador _ recruits _ 28.
/ free apparel.
Yeah, exactly. Like, how does that not an immediate fucking red flag? That's like somebody coming up to you like, hey, you want a model? Yeah, just meet outside my van.
Yeah. Just right. It's just right.
It's
there.
just right around the corner. We'll do like a quick shoot. I'll drive. Don't even trip. I'll drive. You know, like regardless of what, and like okay, like, cause like when it's like a small company, you know, I have like small skincare products. Like remember when like Gymshark was like really small? They actually did that, right? And there was like small like brands and shit
And they
like
actually
that.
They have to reach.
They have to reach
an
people,
audience, right?
and then they actually like that's fine. Right, like I'm like okay, like if you want to promote some small brand, like they'll probably throw you some product or like throw you some free stuff or pay you like $300 or $400 if you have like 2,000 or 3,000 followers, because like that's a good audience to reach, especially if you have like good engagements. Like if you're routinely seeing like 12 to 1,800 engagements on a post, that's like nice. Like for a small brand, like that's nice. Like throw some product their way, and then like get those people to see it, maybe get a click or two.
Right.
That's not unreasonable. But it's like legitimately fucking Lulu and Nike, and they're like, yeah, I'm like fucking super cool guys. Like I'm now a fucking ambassador for Nike. Shut up.
That's almost worse, I think, than a pyramid scheme.
Yeah. It's like
Pyramid scheme.
it's like the 20. It's like the pyramid scheme for anything after 2016.
Yeah.
It's like everybody knows like,
Modern day pyramid scheme.
modern day pyramid scheme. Yeah. And all it is just old relatives on Facebook that run the accounts now. It's the exact same as a pyramid scheme. Old friend I haven't seen in 10 years. My Facebook DMs. Pyramid scheme.
Pyramid scheme. Yeah, that reminds me of like, I guess in like the Facebook world, like I know my mom does this, but like some random post will pop up and it tells you like these specific instructions to do to make sure that your account doesn't get deleted or to make sure it doesn't get hacked. And every time I see like my mom like reposts it and I have to comment under, please delete this. This isn't real.
Please delete this.
This
You're
isn't-
embarrassing me.
Right.
You're embarrassing me. Please delete this.
And I don't know why though. Like those aren't even like popular brands.
No.
Like those are just unmistaken. I don't know how you just.
It's like anybody over the age of 40 loses all common sense on the internet.
Yeah.
It's like they don't know how to fucking act at all. You know? And it's like, you know what fucking cracks me up, right? Like the most? It's 'cause it's like, well, we didn't grow up on the internet. And here's my thought, right? You were a fucking adult when it came out. We've been exposed to the internet for the exact same amount of time. The only difference is that I got this shit when I was 7, and you got this shit when you were 27.
Right.
If anything, you should act better than me. I got this shit when I was 14. Copped the IEG freshman year of high school. I thought I was balling.
Yeah.
You know, like you got like if I got the internet right now, I feel like I would act better than like 16-year-olds. It's just what happened to your head when 40-year-olds log on to the internet, to any fucking thing anywhere in general?
Yeah.
Like I don't understand how that happens. It's like explaining to your mom how to send a fucking email, and then the craziest thing is she has to send emails for work. And I'm like, Mom, how do you get work done? How do you, like, you're like a relative, like an aunt calls you, hey, I'm having trouble with this, and it's like they just can't see the send button. You're like, how do you? Don't you work in an office? Don't you work at a desk at a fucking
My
computer?
mom's still. She's been in school for like, I think like 11 years, and she still calls me like every other Tuesday to ask me how to put a paper in MLA format.
Right.
And I always just send her the same link to like Purdue Owl or something. And I'm
Like you had to do this shit for real on paper. How do you not know? Like, I don't know. That shit's just it's crazy to me.
The only person that gets a free pass is my Nana, because every time I FaceTime her, I always just see the inside of her ear because she doesn't know that FaceTime's really a thing, and she never knows like when it's just a normal call and when it's FaceTime.
Yeah.
So she'll answer like this, and I'll just see her ear come out. And I'm like, hey Nana, go ahead and just move the phone away from her. Like I see her do this. I'm like, okay, now turn 90 degrees.
I gotta see you. And then I like it's not like that was. It's always like this angle too.
Right.
I always like look at it right here. It's like you could back the phone. It's a wide. You can
Right.
go a little farther back.
I
I'll
can
be
see
able
like
to
I can see like my grandpa's head like pop into the corner.
Yeah. just this part just pops in like the corner. Hey.
Only person that gets a pass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean Facebook is just.
And we got here from Lulu brand ambassadors, and that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
But, anyways, back to our normal topics. We're looking good on time. We're like 23 minutes in. This is why this will be segued into the next topic is and I guess it started on Facebook, but it kind of every once in a while okay, this is what's great about Twitter, right? Because like these will trickle into Twitter, and everybody immediately just fucking burns the person alive for like remotely fucking doing it. And it's like all of the like fucking like like and share this, or else you're going straight to fucking hell.
Straight to
So,
hell.
I mean, one-way ticket. You're gonna burst into flames this instant if you don't hit that share button and share to all your 7,000 friends.
And I think that stemmed from MySpace, where it was like you could
It
get a
was-
message
yeah.
and it was like send to 7 people,
Yeah.
otherwise the devil's gonna show up
Under your bed. And you know what that stemmed from? Was from when we had like MMS texting, and it was like you could send multiple people the same text, and it was like, hey, if you don't forward this shit, fucking homegirl's gonna eat you from the inside out underneath your bed tonight.
And it would show like a scary picture.
Yeah, and it
You'd
would be like,
whoa, hey, just
Hey, well,
for
shit,
insurance, let me
for
just-
insurance, I gotta, just to be safe, I gotta add, and then you go through like your phone history and then like add contacts, and like shit, you all gotta get this, bro. I can't be having none of
just
this energy.
open up the phone book and just
Yeah.
start. Hey, Barry
Yeah,
White's
and then
gonna kill
like that turned into the MySpace thing, and then MySpace did the Facebook, and then now you try to pull that shit on Twitter. They're not having it over there.
Twitter's like,
Twitter's the
I
ultimate
mean,
free for all.
it's a war out there.
Twitter's like the balancing it, like Twitter's the balance of social media. It's like nobody fucking cares about.
I mean, you
on
got like
Twitter.
you got like the really good of Twitter where
Right.
they'll like help you find missing people.
Oh yeah. Oh
And
yeah.
like retweet this to get free chicken nuggets for a year.
Oh yeah.
And then you got the bad where
Mm-hmm.
like Monica Lewinsky should have never
took that internship
should
at
have
the
never
White
went to
House.
the internship. It does not look good on the
That's
resume.
the tweet. That's the tweet of the day. In case y'all didn't see it, if y'all don't follow us on Twitter, that's a big fucking mistake. But I think there was like one of the like some like CEO somewhere was like, what is like the best, like what's the worst career advice somebody gave you? Here's my 3, and it was like, don't drop everything, or like don't read books or some shit like that, some super cornball shit. And then like the highest fucking reply was like actually Monica Lewinsky saying, yeah, taking an internship at the White House would be the best decision of your life.
Then the gif of Bill Clinton like
Yeah, the next one underneath. It's like back then Bill Clinton like looking fucking sketch. Yeah, like Twitter's the balance of
every man for himself out there on
it's
Twitter.
every man for himself. City Girls is canceled. I Ubered to his house and then blew him and got no sex. Not fucking Ubered home.
It's not a hot girl summer.
Not a hot girl summer anymore. Yeah. So if you get caught doing any of like you gotta like this or like like it's always like a guilt trip too. Like I think the ones that are like scary are like those aren't even as bad as like the guilt trip ones where it's like I'm not afraid to tell everybody I love Jesus.
Yeah.
Like fuck it. And it's always like some like 240 by 19 resolution picture of some fucking rosary in like somebody's fucking house.
Right.
Is like the image, and it's been screenshot 89 fucking times.
It's
with
just,
the
it's like just off white. Like,
it's off white, It's like the guilt trip ones are just as bad because then it's like, all right, now like no longer you're annoying, you're kind of a shitty fucking person, like right if you do that, right? Yeah, if you do that, it's immediate block. It's an immediate block. I can't have all
Or
that.
the
I'm not
ones-
on. Okay, first I'm not on that fucking site anyway, and I am on that site because I had to momentarily, and I don't get on that site no more. So if you see me, it's not actually fucking me.
right.
All right.
Or the ones that'll be like this hot female can get 1 million likes. How many can our troops get?
How many? Yeah.
Who benefits from that post?
Who benefits from that post? Other
It's
than the
not
person
like
that
the
wants-
Marines are sitting there like, oh, these likes are coming in.
He's
We're getting
coming-
revenue.
Ooh, let's go,
Right.
baby. Yeah. Or it's like some fucking model can get so many fucking likes. How many for like the homeboy giving out a pizza to a homeless person? It's like, will you shut the fuck up, please?
Who crafts who sits down and is like, all right, I gotta create
I gotta,
a viral
I gotta
message.
get to work. Gotta get to work. I think like the only like viral thing that was like really nice, like was the one thing I was like, damn, that's actually really fucking funny, and it was like intentionally supposed to go viral. Was the Justin Bieber eating the fucking burrito in half?
Oh.
And it was like they sat down like it was like a fucking team. It
Right.
was like an FBI team, and it actually fucking worked. Everybody thought Justin Bieber was eating a fucking burrito in the middle.
That was funny.
I thought it too. I was like, this motherfucker is go. I was like, somebody check on him.
Wacko.
Somebody give him a call.
It's like coming out album
I haven't,
in 3
I know.
years.
You haven't had no album, no single. He eating burritos out the center. Is he all right? Somebody give him a call. That was like the only thing. I was like, all right, that's actually kind of fucking funny. Like that's alright. You got me.
Yeah.
You got me. That was
retweet.
yeah. I'll give you that one. But yeah, So you can't do that. You can't do that at all. Yeah, let's turn into our. How are we looking on time? So the goal is to shoot. We're shooting for like 45 minutes. So we think with this kind of like outline we have, this will be like the closest thing we can do to like consistently like 40 to 50 minutes per episode.
Okay.
'Cause any less than any more, it's kind of a sweet spot. So let's get into this last topic here. About 30 minutes, so we're looking pretty good. And the last one is these are centered around Vegas a little bit, and I thought of some of these while we were in Vegas for K-Pads' bachelor party. Congratulations, by the way, the wedding was a blast. I had a great time. Nothing quite like St. Hedwig Adkins Metropolitan Wedding. It really isn't. If you haven't been to one,
Listen out.
you're missing out. Anyways, and the first one is the waiters. The waiters in Vegas. They're not like they're waiters, but they're not waiters. Like when you're in the casino, they bring around like drinks, right? And they come around, you give them the order, and then you give them like a chip or a dollar or two. How many people do you think like they go home with? Respectfully, right? Like I'm not. This isn't like because you know me, I don't give a like. Well, you can do whatever you want, but you can have sex with whoever you want consensually. You can have sex with whoever you want.
Respectfully.
Respectfully. But yeah, like because my thing was Jim fucked around and almost went home with one on
Right.
accident,
I remember
right?
that.
Yeah, on accident. And like she was all about it, and I'm like, damn, that's fucking hard. Like, but like I'm thinking like, okay, you do this like every day, like relatively, right? Like you live in Vegas, right? You don't like you go home to Vegas, you live there. You gotta think they go home with like, cause I'm thinking like if I'm a fucking waiter in Vegas, and a good looking motherfucker sits down and like they're tipping me well and we're chit chatting, right? And she's throwing hints. I'm like, yeah, come up to the room. What are you doing tonight?
I live here.
I live here. It's no problem. I can drive home tomorrow. Where are you staying? Like it's gotta be. Like I gotta think it's like 1 to 2 a week.
1 to 2 a week.
Like again, respect. Like 1 to 2 a week. I think
That's probably pretty good.
that's
yeah.
probably fair, right? Because like
I mean, the
could think of the options.
the sheer amount of people.
The sheer amount of people,
that
right?
you're interacting with every single day.
And like granted, there are some ugly
What do you
people
think?
out there,
What
but
do you
like
think the ratio is from, like, numbers they get to people they actually go home with?
oh, 1,000 to 1.
Easy.
That's 1,000. They get 1,000 numbers for every one person they go home with.
I mean, 'cause
Of course.
there's a lot of creepy old people.
Yeah, I mean,
especially,
we
like,
were
they're
we were
dr-
sitting at the table. Fuck, I think it was at the craps table with Pads and Jay Willie, and we were at the craps table, and this dude kept hitting us. I was like, oh, that's so unfortunate. He just was not nice. Like he wasn't like not like not rude, but he just wasn't quite hitting it how he could have. He wasn't really smooth, and homeboy like nudged me on the side. I was like, hey, watch this, and then he wrote his number down on the napkin, and then tipped him with like $1 in a napkin, and I was like. That's the corniest shit I've ever seen anybody ever do. So I gotta think that happens. Like, okay, realistically, probably 15 to 1. Like it's probably 15 like unsolicited numbers.
No, I think it's higher, dude.
Well, 'cause, like,
I think
it's
it's
like-
it's got to be like 40 or 50 to 1.
Because I think I'd be hard pressed to find that they go home with anybody that's ever hit on them first. Like I'd venture to say that anybody that like Vegas, and this goes for dudes too, obviously, because there are dude waiters in Vegas, slim, but they're there. You gotta think like they don't go home with anybody that hits on them. It's always like they probably have an idea
Right.
of like who it is, and like they'll go and like try to like holler at them, like come by after, like hey, I know you're hot right now. I know you're up. Now let's go up
Come
to the
meet you when
room.
your shift ends. And you're like, I don't get off till 7:30 in the
Yeah.
morning. The sun is out.
The sun is up. Yeah. Yeah, I think I probably 15, 20 to 1
Yeah.
in terms of like numbers / unsolicited invites versus like
And
people
that,
they
like,
actually
just
pursue
the-
to go to.
Just like I guess like the vibe of Vegas is. I mean, there's a lot of weird energy going around there,
It's
you
a
know.
lot of weird energy. I told you when we were in Vegas that Trainer and Joe had no idea that we were being hit on by an old man.
Really?
Oh my god, it was the funniest shit ever. Right, so we were there. We were over. Damn, where were we at? We were in some casino, and we were waiting. We were killing time, like waiting to meet the rest of the group. And we walk into this place, and we're just chilling. We gotta go to the restroom, and there's this older guy, and I like immediately I knew he was gay, obviously, or into men, right? And because I mean I'm talking gray hair, but like nice, like nice gray hair.
Silver fox.
Mhm, silver.
Silver
mhm,
fox.
with a beard. Yeah, you know how it is. And I mean he had the turtleneck on, had the pants tight, the shoes shined. You know he had the Rolex on. He was there for a reason. You
Right.
know he had the earrings in. You know he was looking nice. And he was there with family, obviously, but he was older. Like I'm talking like 45, 50, older. and right by the restroom. And he pulls aside. We're talking too much bullshit 'cause we were gonna drink at the bar, and he was bullshitting us for a second. And he starts talking to us, right? Like where are we from? Like what are we here for? And of course T and Joe are just like fucking thriving, right? We're all hammered and they're fucking thriving. Talking like we're from fucking Texas, fucking gig 'em, howdy, partner, the whole nine. And he's like, well, let me get y'all a drink. And immediately in my head, I'm like, hell yeah, you can get me a drink. But I also know you're hitting on me. I'm like, hell yeah, we can do that, hell yeah. And he's like, yeah, let me get you a drink. So gets us a drink, and we're drinking, and we go to the bathroom, and we're waiting for the girls, and finally the girls come up, and we get like 2 more drinks, and they're nice drinks. Like they were cocktails. Like cocktails at a nice place in Vegas. That's like $18. Like it's not, it's a fucking drink. Like it's not crazy expensive, but like dude just blew like $1.50.
It's no Coors.
Right, it's no Coors. It's no Coors Lat, and just blew like $1.50 on us. And I was okay with it, right? Because I've been hit on by a dude before, obviously. So like I can bounce it off. And trainer and Joe completely still oblivious. And so girls get back and they're going to the bathroom, and right about the time where the girls are gonna walk in, the guy's like, well, hey, y'all want to come up to the room? I got some stuff going on. And of course T and Joe are like, shit, let me see. And I'm like, no. Hey, whoa. No, the girl's coming in. We can't. No, it's there. We gotta. You have a great night, but we gotta get. And they're like, no, we'll be fine. I'm like, nah, we gotta just the girls are over here. We gotta wait. And then he like gave us all a hug. Was like, y'all take care. Like all this. And then they like came back, still super oblivious. And then we walked out. And they like leaving. I was like, yeah, that guy was gay. And he's like, nah, you're tripping. He was just a nice guy. I was like, yeah, no fucking nice guy in Vegas is doing that. Not a chance.
Right.
And this was like the guy was there with his family, and all of his family was women, because the whole family there was women. And they were like, the whole time we were talking, they were telling him to like they were like insinuating for him to leave us alone, because the boy was kind of hammered. And they're like, nah, his family was just tripping, didn't want his old man to drink too much. I was like, you are, all right. You're, okay. Sure, because every 50-year-old male dressed that nice in Vegas, hitting on a bunch of 20-year-old men, a group of 3 20-year-old men, asking them to come to their room, buying them $150.
That just screams normal.
It just screams normal. I think that's what I'm going to do when I'm in Vegas
right.
150. I can think of one more thing that I'm going to do. I'd love to go out and spend money on men.
Just take care of a bunch of people today.
Take care of them.
Bunch of 20-year-olds.
Spread the wealth. A bunch of fit 20-year-olds. Yeah, it was quite funny. They still didn't realize it. I told them that they were right, and so they're gonna hear this for the first time on here. He was gay. he was gay. He was for sure gay. It wasn't even close. He was for sure gay. So, like nice guy. Like we weren't dickheads either. Like he was just a nice guy, but it was just really funny. Because they had no fucking idea. Yeah, so next thing in Vegas is you get to Vegas, okay? You get off the plane. I know sun's coming down a little bit. It's gonna look nice on your skin though. So you get off the plane in Vegas, and you get off the plane. Uber to the Strip, wherever you're staying. You know how it is. And you immediately walk into a CVS and get a tall boy Michelob. That's
first things first.
First things first. I need a 25-ounce Michelob Ultra and some fresh pods immediately. Before I'm doing anything, I just needed something to get me started. just before I do anything. And you're walking down, and you have to go through like the unfortunate part of the Strip where it's like a bunch of little shops that sell like T-shirts, and they always have like obnoxious music playing, and it's like the strip in between the actual nice casinos and shit that you can actually go do shit in.
Right.
And then there's always at the one corner, I don't know what corner it is, there's the one dude with the fucking like OxyClean earpiece from the advertisements and the goddamn megaphone screaming at you that you're going to hell. Do you not have anything else to do?
I mean, they spend hours.
Dude. Okay, so when we were like one of the times I was there, we saw motherfuckers screaming at me that I was going to hell, and I was like, first off, that's fucking old news. I already know that. Okay. Second, God, that's so fucking. I know that. Okay. Now, anyways, we go in. We went into this fucking casino at like 10:30. We were gambling, eating. We came out at the normal time to leave a casino at 6 in the morning, just so we can catch a little sunrise before we get a little beauty sleep. And this motherfucker is still there with the fresh voice. Bro, do you not have anything else to do? You don't think that everybody in Vegas knows what they're doing is not right? You don't think that they know that? It's fucking Vegas.
Vegas of all places.
It's Vegas of all places. Like, go fucking, like, it would be
It's called Sin City.
It's called Sin City. What am I gonna do? Go there and pray? Like, do you telling me you got nothing better to do on a Wednesday at fucking 6 a.m. other than be on the street?
You're one man versus millions of people.
And it's like, it's not even like, it's like religion and belief aside, it's not even a good sales pitch. You're like trying to frighten the people into buying your product. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, it's not even like, God is great. Come join us. Like, he's very fulfilling. You know, you're gonna get great benefits out of it.
Join us this afternoon.
Join us this afternoon for, you know, great prayer. Just come, just with an open mind. Come experience it. If you don't like it, you know, whatever. It's always like, hey, you motherfucker. Yeah, you're gonna burn. You fucking bitch. Go to God. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always fucking obnoxious.
Right.
And it's like, if I'm coming in under any religious upbringing that's not even Christianity, the one thing that I know I'm not is a Christian. Like that's my first exposure. Cause like, you know, you have people like, there's a lot of poor people go to Vegas. Like, rich motherfuckers go fly into Vegas so that they can gamble and be fucking ignorant for 48 hours. You know, like, if I'm coming in from any other like religious background and my first dose of Christianity is a dude with the fucking OxyClean earpiece and a megaphone with two other motherfuckers behind him with signs and pickaxes telling me that I'm gonna fucking burn on sight that he is coming, you know, that's certainly not gonna make me want to be.
Like, yeah, I'm probably not part of that group.
I said, damn, bro, I'm probably not a part of that. I probably don't really got shit. I'm just gonna duck my head. I'm gonna keep fucking pushing.
It's a weird street performer.
That's
Just
weird.
throw $1 at him. Just
$1,000 bucks, man. That's a weird performance. I mean, I guess sure. I mean,
right.
take $1. I got it on me. I'm in Vegas, so, yeah, it cracks. It's like you legitimately don't got nothing. Like, you don't have anything else to do, right? Anything else other than to like, it's not fun.
I love, like,
you can't sit here and tell me that that's fun.
I love, like, usually they have like a big box or something that they stand on, right?
Mhm.
That makes them 10 feet tall.
Right.
But then they also have like a 10-foot tall pole
Mm-hmm.
with like 4 signs on it, and it's like, Jesus hates you.
Mm-hmm. Repent.
Satan is gonna stab you.
Yeah.
Right.
You're under Satan's control right now.
Yeah.
Immediately. Yeah. That just it's almost like laughable.
Right.
And like, the more hammered I get, the more times we walk by, I start laughing more and more. And I gotta like walk by quickly so I don't like actually start laughing. Yeah, that was the 2 Vegas topics.
God bless Vegas.
God bless Vegas. Damn, God bless Vegas. What a great place. I'm gonna lose followers after this one. I think we're for sure gonna lose people.
We'll smash that subscribe button.
Yeah. All right. So, how are we looking on time? We got the hype. All right. So
let's run this hypothetical.
Yeah. So we're at 42. So we'll get through one hypothetical.
I'm ready for it.
And we'll call it quits from there. This will probably be like a 50-minute episode. It'll be good. So, we have 2 hypotheticals lined up. We'll pick one.
I want to do the second one.
You want to do the second one on that list, or just?
I want to do that one.
Okay. So we'll save the next one for.
All right.
All right. So, and this one is, I'll start off with the full question since it is a question.
Wait, you think the camera's catching that?
No, I don't think so. I can check real quick. Hang on. Oh no, you're fine. You're covering it. Yeah, no, you're still fine. Okay. Okay. So the hypothetical is, you wake up with the ducks. you wake up with the ducks. Crack of dawn.
Did you already get the bread or no?
You haven't got the bread yet, but you're with the ducks. And you're invisible. And for whatever reason, you know that you're only going to be invisible for 12 hours.
You see a timer going?
You see a timer.
12 hours counting down?
Mm-hmm. You see an invisible timer on your invisible body that says you only get to be invisible for 12 hours. What are you doing in those 12 hours?
You ready for my response?
Mm-hmm.
Storming Area 51. That's easy, bro.
I need to know what
how
the
do you
fuck
expect
is
me not
going
to storm Area 51
on. What the fuck is going on in there?
on September 21st with the other 1.5 million people? I'm gonna be the only one that gets in behind the Naruto runners and the anti-vax
And
kids.
the O.J. Simpson's armored fleet of Broncos storming the Westgate. Damn, bro, I should have started because my shit's way selfish.
Yeah.
I was immediately saying, I'm walking into a fucking bank, bro. That's out of
The
question.
vault's already open.
Yeah, shit, I'll just storm right in here, collect mine.
Yeah, I think
Um,
like aside from the Area 51 thing, I still would want to maybe not storm Area 51, but just check it out, see what's going on.
just hang
over
out,
there.
right? Just for my own knowledge.
Right.
I think I'd immediately hit a bank. Right. I mean, 'cause I'm a realist here.
I think I'm gonna go. I'll probably go to a gas station, grab a Twix real quick on the way to the bank.
I'm gonna get
Just
my
a little invisible snack.
And then I think I would honestly try to fuck with my friends.
Yeah.
Like I would go to wherever they're at and just like throw shit off the shelf. Just so they can think this shit's fucking freaking out, and I'd like turn off the light. But like I would make sure that they see the light switch like flick off, and like not that the lights just turned off. I would get their fucking attention and like get them to look at the light switch, and I'd click it closed.
I think it'd be fun to like fuck with newscasters too.
Oh my
Like they'll
god.
just be sitting there and like you'll just like yank on their tie a little bit,
Just steal the teleprompter.
or like take like
Just-
the pins out of like the hair or something.
Yeah. Just shenanigans, I think, mostly. Because this was really easy to answer, because it's not like there's no like moral high ground that you can take, because you can't really save the world by being invisible for 12 hours. So there's no like obvious like, oh, I would fucking
Right. It's just
save
not enough time.
save the homeless. Not enough time. Not enough invisible to do all that. Yeah, I'm hitting a bank and then I'm fucking with my friends for the remainder of the 6.
I think I would like to. I mean, it'd be really funny just like cover yourself in flour or something.
Oh my god, that
and
would be
just
incredible.
run through the streets.
You could even do like. I think you could cover yourself in like water. Like get drenched in water, because then like think like the water's not invisible,
Right.
and then like run through somewhere, and so people think it's like some type of entity, like moving, and then like walk
It's
outside
like a mist of water.
as the water fucking evaporates, like you just turn invisible. Everybody's just freaking the fuck out because they have no idea what the fuck's happening.
That camera can still see me, yeah. Just because the sun's right on it, I don't want this. You're covering it. There you go.
Maybe we got some sunlight.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is it coming from? It's coming from this one. It's coming. It's out. It's actually coming from. Yeah, it's coming from that one. Not a lot we can do about it though.
There we go. Oh, I think you were just covering it. That's
Yeah.
alright. Well.
Okay. Well.
There you go.
Perfect.
The other fun thing would just go to like a national sporting event, like a soccer game, and
Oh
just like
yeah.
fuck with the ball. Right?
I did not even think about that. I did not even think that would be so.
Like imagine
Could you imagine going to like an NBA fucking game, like waiting for the buzzer beater, just smacking the fuck out of it last second? Everybody's just so. You know what I do?
just sit in the basket.
If I could combine this hypothetical with another hypothetical, saying that I woke up and I knew I was going to be invisible for 12 hours, and I had that 12 hours to go back at any point in time, I would go back to the fucking Raptors game 7, and I would make sure Kawhi's shot never fucking went in. Alright.
Sit in the basket.
I would sit on the top of the fucking rim, or top of the basket, all the duration of the game, and when it took the 4th bounce off the fucking rim, I would swat the fuck out of that, alright? That's all. That's the end of that's what I would do. If I could just get 12 hours invisible in a different time, and I knew it was 12 hours, I'd go back to that time so I could swat the fuck out that ball. Done. Boom. Roasted.
roasted. Boom.
Boom. Roasted.
Or just be like in the end zone of an NFL game, just like waiting for the touchdown pass, and you just like close line him.
Like wait for a breakaway and just like trip him on the sidelines.
He would be freaked out for the rest of his life.
Oh,
He'll
yeah.
never know.
He would
He would
never
just
know
quit
what
quit NFL.
Damn, I did not
But-
think that would be fucking hilarious. Like go to a hockey game and like move the goal.
Right.
Move the goal.
Just throw the puck.
like stand over them where they're about to tee off and like grab it.
Or just like just hold onto their stick just lightly, so when they try to move it, it's like just like stop.
What the fuck? I didn't think about that. Yeah, that'd be really fun.
Yeah,
That would be really fun.
that's a fun hypothetical.
And all right, so let's wrap it up here. I think we're at
'Kay.
like yeah, we're at 49 minutes, so
Perfect.
perfect. And we'll wrap it up. So the next episode hypothetical is this is a teaser, by the way. This is exclusively promotional. How much money a month for you to get rid of your mobile phone? And that's all I'm gonna leave you with. I'm not gonna get into it at all, but that's next week's. So, all right. That's
well,
it.
yeah. Thanks for
That's-
joining us for
Mhm.
episode 4,
Episode 4.
and we'll see you next week.
We'll see you next week with Avi.
Okay, and bye.
Okay. Okay. Are we ending right there? They really get
And
and
this is the end.
All right. I'm just shutting.